guys, blackoutmew /acorn here, and the last video I put out was how to do F2L for beginners, and now I'm going to show you how to do OLL for beginners, which is making this whole top layer the same color as the opposite of the bottom color that's already finished. So in this case, if white's on the bottom, we need OLL. When you do OLL, you need this side to be yellow. Doesn't have to be in the correct place yet, just yellow. So, okay, so this is OLL for people who are experienced at solving the Rubik's Cube and are pretty fast, but are still beginners and are just learning the OLL method. So, what I'm going to teach you in this video is all the OLL methods that there's only 7 that you need to know to get OLL. But the reason it's for beginners is because really there's like 20 or 30 algorithms for OLL, but that's from any position once you solve. That's from any position once you solve F2L, which could be, you know, anything really. But the 7 I'm going to teach you are for when you have the cross, whatever else is there. Okay, so what I recommend you do is do what I did and draw little pictures for the situation and make the algorithm right next to it and memorize it. Well, obviously you're going to memorize it, but okay, so the first one I'm going to teach you is where they're all solved except for 2, and they are facing down, like this, toward you. So hold it to where these 2 are your face, and perform the algorithm R2, down, right inverted, U2, right, down inverted, right inverted, U2. Then it should get all the top layer. Don't worry about it being solved, this top layer. It shouldn't be, actually, unless you got really lucky. Now I'll take it to the next situation. Okay, so the next situation is pretty much the same thing, except that the yellow pieces are going to be facing on the outside like this is. See it? Okay, so make sure it is on the right side, both of them. And perform, well, before I perform this algorithm, there is some new notation you're going to have to learn for this algorithm particularly. When you see an L and then a W, that means left with the middle side. If you see an R with a W, that means R with the middle side. U with the W, up with the middle side. D with the W, down with the middle side. B with the W, back with the middle side. It's pretty much simple. You can get it. And plus there's also inverted with that, but you already know that. Okay, so remember, hold it on the right side and perform LW inverted, up inverted, left, up, right, up inverted, RW inverted, and front. Then the whole top layer, the whole top layer over here, the yellow side, should be all facing up yellow. This first layer, like I said before, doesn't matter if it's solved or not. Teach you doesn't matter if the first layer is solved or not. I'm going to teach you in the next video how to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to take you to the next situation. Okay, so the next situation is where there are 2 missing, but they're catty corner. Now, make sure that one of them is in your bottom left side here, but the yellow piece is facing towards you. You can't do the algorithm like this, where it's on the left. So make sure it's facing towards you on the bottom. Then hold it like this, where this is your face, and perform the algorithm. Right inverted, front, right, back inverted, right inverted, front inverted, right, back. Then the whole top layer should be solved. Once again, doesn't matter about the first layer. Okay, now I'm going to take you to our next situation. Okay, so in this one, you will have 3 out of place, except whenever you hold it, make sure that the only solved one is in the bottom left. Make sure the one on the right, bottom right, the yellow piece is facing towards you. Because if it isn't, that's the next one I'm going to teach you. So if it is facing towards you, then do the algorithm. You actually already know if you've watched my videos. It's for rotating these, rotating the colors right here on the cross. So I'll show it to you again though. Right, up, right inverted, up, right, U2, right inverted. Then the whole top layer should be solved. Once again, don't worry about the first layer. Now I'm going to take you to pretty much the just opposite thing. So in this situation, like I said, it's the exact opposite thing. Instead of this, you'll be able to tell because whenever you hold this in the bottom left, this will not be facing down. And if it isn't, make sure then this corner's in the bottom right, and this is facing towards you. So this is pretty much, well, it is the exact opposite thing from the other algorithm. It's left inverted, up inverted, left, up, left, up, left. Then the whole top layer should be solved. Don't worry about the first layer. I'll teach you later. Now I'm going to take you to our next situation. Okay, so in this situation, they're all out of order except the cross. And what you're going to do is look to see that there's 2 facing one side, and the other 2 are facing outward. Like this. 2 facing towards you, 2 facing outward. So then you're going to hold the cube where the 2 facing outward are on your right side. And then you'll just perform the algorithm R, U2, R2, up inverted, R2, up inverted, R2, U2, and R. Then the whole top layer, forget about this part right here, just make sure they're all colored the same on the top. Okay, now I'm going to take you to our last situation. Okay, so on this one, they're all going to be out of place except the cross, and they're going to be 2 facing towards you, and on the other side, there's going to be 2 facing towards you again. So grab one of the sides, doesn't matter, make sure they are both facing toward you, and these 2 are facing the opposite way. And then, this is a fairly simple algorithm to learn. It's front, and then this is the easy part, and you have to, okay, and then you do right, up, right inverted, up inverted. Then you repeat that. You repeat it 3 times in all. So you're going to do it 2 more times, which is R, up, R, inverted, up inverted, R, up, R inverted, up inverted, then just front inverted. So, yep. Then the whole top layer should be solved. Now, once you memorize all those, which I suggest you do before going to PLL, I will then teach you PLO, which will be in the next video. Black Ops Mew /Acorn out.